Okay, Moving Made Easy here. We are going to show you how to take apart a tanning bed. There's a few important parts to tanning beds that you have to take in consideration. One is high voltage power. We always want to make sure that the breaker's off and verify with our electrical tester that the power is in fact dead to the unit, and also the power that feeds that breaker from the main circuit. Stay tuned. When working with tanning beds, after you've established that the power is off, you start with the bottom and you work your way up. Pulling off this cover, you get access to the control panel. One of the things that we need to do is we need to get the lower bed off the top of the base. You'll notice here that there's 4 sheet metal screws on each end of the tanning bed. Once you remove those, you have access to the panels and all the wiring. Now that the screws are undone, you can then fold this down. Inside is your main harness and your power supply. There's also nuts and bolts here that you must undo in order to remove the base from the lower tanning bed portion. It's important that you keep a plastic bag around for all of your parts so that you do not lose these during transport. Okay, now I'm going to have the guys lift the base off. Stay tuned. Looking under the tanning bed, you can see that the main plugs are all located in one convenient spot. We're going to disconnect this piece, which goes to the lower bed, and then we can safely lift that off and access the rest of the panel. Simple as that. We're unplugged and we're ready to lift the base off. Next step is unplugging those 2 wires there from the main harness, and then we can unbolt the entire top of the tanning bed. We've established the first portion, getting the base off of the tanning bed. By unplugging that, we've ensured that our power is disconnected, and now we're going to disconnect the main cord from the breaker and the bed itself. We've safely put wire nuts on the exposed wire ends and disconnected it completely from the tanning bed. Okay, a little brief overview. We've removed the base of the tanning bed. We've unplugged both the base and now the top of the tanning bed, and the top is ready to be unbolted and removed. There are 2 set bolts and 1 hang bolt on each side of the tanning bed lid. All this wiring stays intact. The 2 cords from the motherboard run up through the back. Now the tanning bed is officially apart. All we have to do is remove the rear cage that supports the lid from the base that has all the brains inside of it. And that is all it takes to move a tanning bed.